Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Making side adjustments here. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Slithers into space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one ought to be nice and easy. A 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And it slips just inside that right upright. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Defense. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Touchdown, Marshall! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they'll... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Sticks it in his belly. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yards.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room throw that one in there. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He splits the uprights. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today. And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it up.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.